Looking to transform your family game nights? At Perfectly Picked Games, we specialize in family games that bring everyone closer. Our games aren't just fun. Kids and teens will learn how to take turns, develop basic strategy skills, and understand the thrill of winning and grace of losing. With our exclusive gift of games, you can give months of gaming excitement to your family. Choose a 3-month or 6-month gift, and we'll deliver hand-picked family games to your doorstep every month. And here's the best part. Right now, you can use the promo code GOLDENMOJO and receive 20% off your selected plan. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer. Use promo code GOLDENMOJO and save 20% today at Perfectly Picked Games.
Welcome to the United States of Paranormal Podcast. Sit down and buckle up for an enlightening ride through everything cryptid, creepy, and paranormal.
Hello, all of my paranormal freaks out there. It's Golden Jay, and I'm hanging out with
the Rocker Chick.
And this is the United States of Paranormal Podcast.
Woo.
J-Dub on location.
Yeah. There's bad weather out there.
It is. This is going to work out. I'm going to feel better about this, knowing that you're safe and sound at home.
Yeah.
And not having to travel after recording night. And, that's why we have all this equipment and all these cool programs so that we can do stuff like that. So, yeah. And we only have a 14-second walk to the house, so it's good.
Yeah.
14 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay.
14 seconds.
Calculated that, have you?
Something like that. It depends on how deep the snow is
Gotcha.
How long it's going to take. It could take 16. If it's a beautiful day, it could only take 13. I'm just saying.
There you go.
Anyway, listen, if you don't want the banter, look for the timestamp. If you don't enjoy our banter and getting to know us, then okay, that's cool. Because we got some new stuff coming at you. We're just not going to talk about us.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. We're very boring people anyway.
We are kind of boring a little bit, and especially this time of year.
You know what, though?
Well, yeah.
I was researching podcasts today just to kill
Uh-huh.
some time, and I found one. It's paranormal, and it's all about banter, and then they say a story. And all of the reviews are like, oh, I love their banter, and we get to know them. They're funny.
You're not wrong. The number one paranormal podcast on everybody's list is they do a short bit of banter and then they start with a story. And then there's like in between segments of the story, there's like 10 minutes of banter. And it's like interesting. I mean, and they're the number one. Everybody loves them. And I mean, I'm okay with them. I just, after a while, it gets to be kind of like, if you're into the story, tell me the story. I mean, the banter's fine, but if you're gonna tell me the story, then let's stick with the story. I mean, they veered off a lot. I mean, that's us on Golden 80s. I mean, we'd never stay on target on that fucking
Imagine
show.
that.
It always comes back to Frankie's little creepy closet. Yeah, listen, it's funny. It's funny until you see it, and there's posters of J-Dub and Brooke in there
boy.
now. I don't know where you got the Brooke poster, but man, it's
Stole it off of Facebook pictures.
You're probably not wrong. I mean, he's out there surfing. Anyway, I do have a couple of quick little paranormal stories for you if you guys want to hear it. I thought these were very interesting. These started, this first one was from October 29th of 2025, where a man reports the fourth official sighting of the Loch Ness Monster this year.
Ooh.
Let me see if I can get into this. I love this picture. If you can see this picture, how the fuck is that having to do with the Loch Ness Monster?
Ads.
Peter Hoyle, perhaps better known has perhaps a better idea of the most apt. I don't even fucking know.
What are you doing?
I don't
Words?
know. I was just going to read this article. He spotted it again in Loch Ness, which is the fourth one this year, meaning that that 2025 has already beat 2024 as far as the Loch Ness. It was spottings of Loch Ness of Nessie, and that's not even the only one. Another report came out November 12th of 2025 that a Texas woman spotted the Loch Ness monster, and
In Texas?
you know. No,
Oh.
no, she's a Texas
Oh,
woman.
okay. She was visiting her. Nessie.
She might have been on vacation.
Maybe Nessie was on vacation.
Maybe, but it's interesting because, I guess my thought process on this whole thing is that that's two within like a month period of time. These reports come out that the Nessie's been spotted over there. Once again, no footage, nothing like that. Just, she took photos, obviously, but they're distant and they're blurry, which is always weird to me. Every picture of Nessie that comes out is just this blob out so far away, especially with the technology we got today. But so my question is to you guys, if we're kind of in this hot spot and the Loch Ness Monster has been a theory for how many years now? I mean, decades. Mm-hmm. And with the technology we got, why are we not canvassing this entire area, this entire lake with cameras?
Yeah.
It run 24/7. I mean, so what's her name? What is her name?
Texas lady.
Texas lady. It doesn't give her fucking name in this article.
Well, maybe because
apparently
the
she
lake
wants to
is
stay
so
anonymous.
big, they don't have the funds to.
It's very deep.
Yeah.
They there has been expeditions trying to find the Loch Ness Monster, and they cannot find her. Whatever.
Well, I know, and they've done sonars and they've done extensive research, and they can't find the monster.
She's like Bigfoot,
but she keeps showing. Well, maybe. Do you think that fucking Nessie's an alien like Bigfoot?
Maybe.
Oh, think about that one.
No, thank you.
What if they're in all cahoots? What if they have like a fucking committee of cryptids, the committee of cryptids, and they all get together like once a month at a fucking round table?
Well, it's kind of like the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus and Jack Frost, all them, they together.
Is this from the movie The Santa Claus?
Supernatural entities do the same damn thing.
I think this is a rabbit hole that Two Softpots should go down.
Go ahead. I don't do it.
Is there a committee of cryptids? I want to know what you guys think. The United States of Paranormal at gmail.com.
Who's the head of the committee?
It's a round table. There is no head.
Oh.
You can't have a head at a round table.
Everybody. Alita.
Yeah, they've got to have somebody that's going to be like, we're going to meet this day at this time. All right, secretary, send out the Google invites.
That's right.
And Bigfoot's on his fucking BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm supposed to be in a fucking meeting in an hour. Son of a bitch. Let me get to... Let me open this portal.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this is a possibility. This is a theory that we have not been down before, and I think it should be explored.
Okay. You do that.
What's the first step? Maybe I should go back to Bigfoot in the Smokies.
Maybe. He give you some answers.
Hey, if anybody knows, he knows.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm telling you. I'm excited. I'm excited now. It's a rabbit hole. Not that I have time to go down a rabbit hole, but,
right?
you know. Yeah. Who out there and listening to this podcast right now would want to lead up that rabbit hole deep dive? Strawman? Larissa? Cam? Hey, where is Cam, by the way?
Yeah.
Anybody heard from Cam lately? Miss you, brother. Hope all is well. Haven't heard from him forever.
He hasn't posted on Facebook either lately, I don't think. Yes, he did.
Busy with that baby.
Well, you know, that's a good possibility. They are, you know, he's probably at that age where he's just exhausted from running around chasing her around.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it in Chico Noise's eyes every time I talk to him. She's a wild child, that Sophia. All right. Well, are you guys ready to get into my story?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a long one.
Oh,
It's a longie.
it's a longie.
That's right. And I brought a prop because apparently everything that I have in the studio is outdated, so I don't really want to drink it.
Oh. You only might get the shit.
So I brought my prop. And it is a Chiefs Kingdom.
Ooh,
Boom.
we suck.
So an
Go Bears!
No, I'm just waiting for them to implode. I mean, the Colts are already well on their way to imploding right now. So hang in there, everybody.
No,
It's
come
gonna
on.
happen.
The Bears are gonna.
The Bears, they're going to win the Super Bowl. She's
Maybe we'll
predicting
have-
it now.
Maybe we'll have a. Did we have a Bears Colts Super Bowl at one point?
Yes.
Okay, maybe we'll do that again.
Yes, we have had a Colts Bears Super Bowl. The Colts won that game. I don't know if you remember.
I remember because I have shirts
Yeah.
that we made.
Yeah.
Because we hate the Colts. So it said "Da Bears" on the front and it said "Damn Colts" on the back.
Yeah. There you go. That's right.
I still have the shirt, so I could wear it again if it happens.
If it ever happens again. Well,
If it
I
ever
mean,
happens.
never say never. It could happen this season. You never know. I'm going to tell you guys right now that this is kind of a thing for me because I was driving in all this shitty weather this weekend. And as the rocker chick will attest, I like to throw on some music that relaxes me. And nothing relaxes me more than the band Flicker Stick, which nobody knows about except, you know, a few of us. I might have driven 21 hours to go see their reunion show, which was amazing. But in one of the songs called "When the Drugs Wear Off" is a line that's my favorite line that they've done, and it says "Hotel Hallway, Dallas, Texas, 3 a.m." And it's just one of those lines that when it comes up, I always sing it. Do you sing it too? I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's just that line. You're like, oh yeah, Hotel Hallway, Dallas, Texas, 3 a.m. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, I don't know. I love it. So anyways, I was listening to it as I'm driving through fucking blizzard-like conditions. And I'm like, Hotel Hallway, Dallas, Texas. What hotels in Dallas, in downtown Dallas, are haunted?
This is leading somewhere.
Are haunted. And there are several. But I picked this one. And this is the Adolphus Hotel in downtown Dallas. So here we go. The hotel was actually developed by Adolphus Busch, who was founder of Anheuser-Busch Company. He had already owned the Oriental Hotel, which was actually across the street from what is now the present Adolphus Hotel. And when he approached a group of Dallas businessmen in 1910 with the idea of constructing the first European-style luxury hotel in the city. Bush purchased Dallas's Old City Hall on June 22nd in 1910, demolished it, and constructed the new hotel at a cost. Now, remember, this is 1910. It is a cost of $1.8 million.
Holy shit.
Yeah. He named the name that announced was the new Oriental Hotel. It was a 22-story, 320-foot building, would be the tallest in Texas until it was surpassed by the Magnolia Petroleum Building like 10 years later. But by the time that the doors opened on August 5th of 1912, The name had been changed to match its builder, and they call it the Adolphus Hotel. I know I'm going to mess that up. It was expanded multiple times in 1916, in 1926, and in 1950, eventually filling much of the city block and giving the hotel a total of 1,200 rooms.
Wow.
The Adolphus has been the host of many respected leaders of business, government, entertainment, you name it, from Warren G. Harding to George H.W. Bush, Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Philip. They all stayed there in like 91. The hotel was a Dallas hub for entertainment and provided a platform to help develop careers such as Bob Hope and Jack Benny. Of course, in 1980, the Adolphus underwent an $80 million renovation, which decreased the total number of rooms to 428.
Dang.
It combined multiple outdated guest rooms into larger ones. And of course, the Adolphus was added to the National Registry of Historical Places in 1983.
Good year.
And was extensively renovated again in 2017. So this hotel's been through a lot. The Adolphus Hotel in Dallas is associated with multiple documented deaths from its early history, particularly involving elevator accidents. According to historical records, several fatal incidents occurred in the hotel during the early 20th century. So let's go through some of these elevator accidents. Strap on your seatbelts, boys and girls, because this is going to be a ride. All right. October 20th, 1912. Just 2 weeks after the grand opening, an Italian waiter, fresh from Chicago, fell 3 floors down the elevator shaft from the main lobby. He had turned to talk to someone and backed into the elevator, not noticing the lift had gone up without him. Yikes, right?
Yeah.
Don't ask me. I have questions.
Wait.
1912, did they not have fucking doors on
I
these
thought they had, like,
elevators?
The cage things.
Maybe the cage was open and he thought he was walking into it and it was gone.
That makes sense.
I mean, if the cage was open, because wasn't those old ones like a pole cage where you had to actually step into the lift and then close it behind you as you went up? Something to think about. May 13th of 1913, a 45-year-old insurance man and Shriner from New Hampshire went for a walk. I guess this isn't an elevator death. It's just I'm keeping them in date lines, but I'm sorry. Went for a walk with his group of men during a dinner at the hotel, during which he became ill and sank into the sidewalk. His friends helped him back to the hotel, and 30 minutes later, he was dead. The death was ruled an acute attack of indigestion.
Oh, wow.
So there you go.
Yikes.
There's also indigestion and approximately, which means stroke. So February 7th, 1915, during a business meeting, a 26-year-old traveling collector for an Iowa cement company pardoned himself to his hotel bathroom, where he was sick. He was ill. He wasn't feeling good. And when they found him stretched across the bed, but they found a note beside him. And the note said, "I got the wrong bottle. I love you all." And the bottle was marked poison. So I think what happened was he got an upset stomach. He wasn't feeling well. He went back up to grab some quote unquote Pepto, grabbed the wrong bottle. I don't know why he would have a bottle of poison in his room, but yeah, that's what happened there. In 1917, a 25-year-old Otis Elevator Company employee fell to his death while working on the elevator. Also in 1917, on the day after Christmas, a 16-year-old was instantly killed when a newly minted elevator boy attempted to leap inside the elevator car as it made its ascent.
Ooh.
Unfortunately for him, his timing was off, and the boy plummeted 100 feet to the basement instead.
Flat.
So I'm thinking that with the different articles that I had read about this, he was kind of showing off, like he was, he could just make this jump in the elevator while it was kind of moving up, and missed.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
So
look what I can do.
yeah, that's the old adage of "Here, hold my beer." Yeah, unfortunately. In 1924, just days before Halloween, a young cook became the elevator's fourth victim, but not its final. According to reports, the cook stuck his head out into the elevator shaft to see what was taking it so long. His answer came just a few seconds later when the descending car came barreling straight for him, killing him instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, I've done that. I've looked at elevator shafts, with the doors open. You kind of look in to see where the elevator's at. I always look up first. Right? Wouldn't you always look up first? Wouldn't that be like a thing?
What?
Why would you lean in and look down? I don't know. It's just weird, man.
Well,
it's just weird.
I've never been
around
I-
an open elevator.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I've done some weird shit with some of those elevators. I've been in them while the guy was working on the underneath because he wanted me to go in and stop it in between floors.
Nope.
Yeah, it's fun. I've also been in with it jammed all the way to the bottom so that you only have about 2 foot of an opening to look out at the first floor landing.
Mm.
It's fun. It's interesting. That's what happens when you have a trustful elevator guy who needs just a quick minute of help. But I
Find
didn't
somebody else.
die. 1971. Make sure I got the right one here. Okay. 1971, a hotel porter died after stepping in the elevator shaft despite being warned by a guest to check if the car was present. The employee asked his companion to ensure that the elevator car had arrived at the second floor so he could load band equipment into it. Yes, it's here, the second employee replied, just before stepping into an empty elevator shaft and
Was he
meeting
blind?
He was hauling band equipment, so it was probably
pulling
in his
it
way.
backwards, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. In January of 1920, just after 11 p.m., the Commerce Street entrance of the Adolphus, a chauffeur for Bauer Auto Rent Company was fatally shot 3 times by a chauffeur for Adolphus Auto Rent Company. About 20 witnesses were on the scene, and one of the victims' co-workers explained that bad blood had brewed between the two men during a chauffeur strike several days prior.
All right.
February 21st, 1930. When a model walked into a hotel room ready to assist a 60-year-old salesman with his spring display, she found nothing but a torn window screen. She notified staff, and the man's body was soon found in the air shaft. The young woman told authorities the man had recently been despondent and told her he wouldn't see his family again. Investigators ruled the case a suicidal jump. I won't get into the details that these articles put out about some of these because they were gruesome. 1933. Now this one says, let me give you this. This is this is brutal. So just if you don't want to hear it, just plug your ears real quick. I'll make it quick. 1933, a 2-year-old son of a musician in the touring Henry Bossa Orchestra climbed up to the window to look out at the band playing on the street when the screen gave out and
Ugh.
he fell 12 stories.
Mm.
That's awful.
The assistant manager did scoop him up and run him to the house physician, who was unable to do anything. So that's the saddest one. Well, I mean, they're all sad. I mean, nobody wants to see anybody. 1940, June 1940, with his clothes ablaze, a 50-year-old man plunged from his fiery 11th floor room and died on impact. It is described by the news in the legendary story. While the crowd watched from the street, the man leaned out the window, surrounded by smoke, pleading, "Someone, please, someone save me." Some witness believed the man was overcome by smoke and fell, while officials believed he jumped to escape the flames. So apparently his room was on fire. 1946, according to the fire marshal, a 51-year-old Dallas man woke up. He woke up and took his pillow and his sheet to the bathroom after drifting to sleep while smoking. After he got him put out, though, apparently he came back and he died because of smoke inhalation. In May of 55, a maid discovered a 36-year-old fashion buyer from Houston visiting for a fashion show died in her room. It was determined it was a natural death due to acute alcoholism. In 1959, the smashed body of a 25-year-old prostitute was found in the small courtyard 14 floors below her room. The news described the woman's body plunging down the 4x8 insert in the building, ricocheting off the walls. Apparently there was a sign of a struggle, but the case remains a mystery. There we go. It remained a mystery for months, and a 31-year-old man with a record of pimping was questioned as well as others, but it wasn't until months later, in January 1959, when an 18-year-old woman was beaten and left in the Maricantal Continental Building closet, and authorities encountered Willie Philpott, noted as a two-time loser. In the weeks to follow, authorities said Philpott confessed to the death of the 25-year-old prostitute.
Dang.
In 2013, we jumped a few years there, a 28-year-old man was found dead in his room with no signs of trauma. The cause of death is not immediately known and remains under investigation. So, listen, I watch videos from the Adolphus Hotel, some paranormal investigations. They say I keep thinking it's the 19th floor. The elevators do weird things. And they have videos of these elevators just like their doors opening. Now, the cars are in the video. I mean, the cars are there. And you get a little voice that they have on there. It's like, going down. It's so weird. But it's just a short video of these elevators. They all close and they all open at the same time. It's like 3 or 4 of them. So they say the 19th floor is the big one, but my question is that are the elevators possessed and they're actually causing these deaths? Like, haha, you thought I was here, but I'm not. Boom. Hi, bye. It's just, do you trust the fucking elevators if you go stay at this hotel?
I take the stairs.
Yeah.
Insane.
But
All right.
the stairs at the hospital, the elevators at the hospital, they do the same thing. The door will just open and nobody pushed a button or anything.
And I always say thank you when I walk up there and the elevator just opens
Yeah,
on
me
its own.
too.
And we're like, hey, thanks. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Listen, for years, the Med Park building, one of our that we don't own anymore. We don't have it. For years, that's what they said. They said this place was haunted. I've talked to people who have seen things in there. I've talked to people who are with delivery people who would not go in there. But the big thing was the elevators. They were like, they'll just open without anybody being on them or waiting on them. You know, they would just, it's only 3 floors, but all floors would be like, it just opens. I did talk to my elevator guy and I'm like, why would it do that? And he goes, it's a mechanical thing. They do that so that everything it's time. There's a timer on it so that it will move on its own. It will open to kind of keep things moving. And especially in a place that the elevator does not get used a lot, you know, it's going to reset itself and set itself back on the first floor and open back up. I was in that building by myself working some records on a cleanup when that fucking elevator opened. And I leaned around and I looked, I go, hey, I got fucking time for this. Go. And that was it. Nothing else.
That was it.
It was done. It was done. All right. So let's get into some paranormal for this hotel. Okay. So the hotel's most famous death is a legend which involves the jilted bride. Now, we've all heard the jilted bride story. I mean, there's a million of them. But guess what floor it's on? The 19th. Boom. I'm just saying. The lady known as the White Lady is a ghost that is seen roaming the 19th floor, moving from the ballroom and down the hall. It's believed this is the ghost of the 1930s era young bride, and the story tells how the poor woman was jilted by her groom on her wedding day. The distraught bride paced the hallway on the 19th floor, moving to and from the ballroom while waiting on her betrothed to arrive.
Oh boy.
When it became apparent that the groom wasn't coming, she retreated in tears to her hotel room. Later that evening, she returned to the ballroom and hung herself.
Oh.
And some of the rumors of that is that she did it right over where they were going to get married at. So right on like the altar or whatever you want to call it. But guests and staff have reported hearing a woman crying, the sounds of ropes straining, and seeing a ghostly figure of a woman in a wedding gown. It could be that the White Lady is from a later era, and the ghost is of a 25-year-old prostitute murdered in the hotel in the 59. The woman was staying a few floors above the 19th, and she was shoved out I wonder if that's the same one we talked about with the pimp, but I don't know. I'm reading down the rest of this, and yeah, the woman was shoved from her window and plummeted to her death, bouncing against the walls. Yeah, like a rag doll. That may be the same one I talked about a little bit ago. But so the White Lady, which everybody sees, they're trying to figure out if it's the bride or if it's the
Prostitute.
the prostitute. Yeah. So
Makes sense. But if they see a girl in a wedding dress, I wouldn't think a prostitute would be wearing a wedding dress.
Right.
that's true. I don't know that anybody ever said it was an actual wedding dress. It's just as much of a white dress. So, I mean,
okay.
you know, most wedding dresses are white dresses. So how about let's talk about Caroline, the young woman. According to legend, Caroline was a guest at the hotel who fell to her death from the 9th floor while trying to retrieve a dropped necklace. Her ghost is said to still haunt the hotel, often appearing in the elevators and the corridors. Some guests have reported seeing her reflection in mirrors and feeling sudden chills when she is near. Another ghost is Charlie. Charlie was a bellhop at the hotel who died in the 1920s and is said to still be seen carrying luggage and assisting guests to this day. Some say that if an extra towel or pillows, just ask Charlie and he'll be happy to oblige.
Good job, Charlie.
What was the hotel that we did where the bellhop actually went in and unlocked the door and turned the fucking temperature up or down or whatever?
There was one that I did.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one that was.
I mean, we've only done 147 of these things.
Yeah.
247 of these. You're supposed to remember them all. Yeah. So due to the numerous fatal falls down the elevator shafts over the decades, guests and staff have reported hearing moans and screams echoing in the shafts, words of caution and disembodied voices, possibly from spectral watchmen trying to prevent future accidents, and of course the sounds of footsteps and all over eerie feeling while using the elevators. Telling you.
Elevators.
Phantom music sounds. How about that? The hotel's grand ballroom were popular for big bands in the past, and these sounds are said to linger. Guests report hearing the phantom notes of a long sealed grand piano playing deep into the night. Unseen bands playing music and general sounds of lively parties such as talking, laughing, clinking of glasses have been reported in closed off or empty areas.
You know what's weird? Just when you said clinking glasses, I heard clinking glasses in my headphones.
Really?
Yes, that was super weird.
Clinking glasses.
That was weird. Unless I was just imagining it, you know. But
it's almost a visual sound. I think when you hear clinking glasses, you can almost like, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Boom. Beyond unspecific presences. Yeah, that's right. You guys know Golden Jay. You can't fucking talk. It's fine. Other activity through the hotel, windows reporting slamming open on their own without reason. Guests and staff have mentioned an unsettling sense of being watched and a presence in their rooms and hallways, doors opening, closing on their own. That kind of stuff. Adolphus employees report having what appeared to be intelligent hauntings. While in one instance, a maid was tapped on the shoulder while cleaning a room. She turned around. There was no one there. Other hotel employees report sudden drops in room temperatures and glasses being moved by unseen forces. I did. You getting clinking sound again in your head?
No, I was thinking when she got tapped on, they were like, "Hey, you missed a spot.
You do a better job. You suck." I did go to Reddit. I only found one personal experience. This is from Sure Range 2982. And it says, it is haunted. I worked valet here. Sometimes on the night shift, you can hear a really scary scream come from the parking garage. It's dark and it's old. I went to investigate yesterday, and when I was up there, I didn't see or hear anything, but I could feel the presence of something or someone in the staircase. Once I went back down, I heard it 3 more times. Weird thing is, only me and another coworker could hear it, and there was 3 of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Adolphus Hotel, downtown Dallas, Texas, baby. Hotel hallway, Dallas, Texas, 3 a.m.
My brother used to live in Dallas. I'll have to ask him if he ever went there or knows anybody that was there.
It sounds, with these old hotels like this, you get a lot of, especially when you're going through Reddit and looking for personal stories, you get a lot of, oh, I love this place. It's still, the customer service was good, all this and that. And then you get the others like, this was a shithole. I would never stay there again. I mean, it's keyboard courage for people who are whatever, but, from the look of it, some of the newer pictures, the place is beautiful. It is I mean, they did it up when they built it back in 1910. They knew what they were after and what they were shooting for. I'm mad that when I was there in 2022, we were only blocks away from it. I would have loved just to walk down and seen it, but I didn't know it existed. So, I mean, I can't be too mad at myself. But if I get back, I'd love to go down there and see it. I'd love to take a night and just stay on the 19th floor. Let's do this thing. That's a lot of stairs to go up to get to the 19th floor, because I'm pretty sure that fucking elevator would wig my ass out.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Especially the old-timey one with the gate.
Yeah.
Now, the video I saw, the recent one of somebody who took on the 19th floor, they were pretty modern.
Oh,
so,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. But, there you go. The Adolphus Hotel. Boom!
There you go.
Golden J coming in hot with a hotel.
Yeah.
That was good.
Lots of
Thank
deaths.
you.
Lots of deaths.
The deaths were what really triggered it in for me. I mean, the paranormal activity from all those deaths. I mean, they got people, given warnings to guests to be careful and shit. So I'd love that shit. I'd love to rock around with my fucking pod thing that I got all my EVPs. I bet I can get a shit ton in that hotel.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go, baby. You ready? Want to take a trip to Dallas?
Oh yeah.
Right now, you want to go?
I think it'd be a little warmer than it is here.
Yeah, no shit.
Anything's better than what we got going on here.
Oh yeah.
Crap. Cold, snowy.
I hate it.
Yeah. Not a big fan.
I haven't slipped on any poop marbles yet.
But the season is still young.
The snow's already up to my knees. The drifts are up to my butt.
And we only got 3 inches.
Nuh-uh. Come on. Come on. Tell the truth.
Okay. We got 6 inches.
No. Maybe where you are.
Yeah. Oh, bam. She'd be happy with that. Oh, listen, you live in that wide open space where that fucking wind comes through there and makes everything 4-foot drifts.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It had some really cool one off the side of my car the other day. It was weird. So anyways, here's to you, Adolphus Bush. Some Bud Light. Kansas City.
It's not
Boom,
Bud
boom.
Light, but
She's not drinking Bud Light. All right, guys. We're going to get out of here. Until next time, keep it spooky. And I'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the United States of Paranormal podcast. Check us out at theunitedstatesofparanormal.com, where you can find our Spotlight of the Month, Fan of the Month, and all of our amazing merchandise. Or you can find us on social media at Facebook at the United States of Paranormal, Instagram at the United States of Paranormal, and YouTube at the United States of Paranormal 1795. And don't forget, we are now on Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/2sop.
Please check out the other podcasts in the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network of podcasts. Golden 80s, Indiana Chiefs Fans, Gridiron Kings, Murd Nerds, The Nostalgia Tug, Real Terror, and the Puck Yeah podcast. But you can still find Golden Image Podcast, A Quart of Books and Booze, and The Call Guys, wherever you stream your favorite podcasts.
And if you have a location or a story that you would like for us to check into, please email us at the United States of Paranormal at gmail.com. Please like, rate, and subscribe wherever you listen. Thank you for all of your support. Bye.